What's up, guys? We're looking at about a week since I put the downpipe in and ran it with basically the straight pipe, which was absolutely psychotic and absolutely wonderful time. But almost 80-90% of the time I would have loved to have it quieter. So what I ended up doing was putting in the full 3-inch exhaust that I was talking about, but I ended up not buying a completely brand new Remark one that I was looking at. So I think it's a PLM mid pipe, full 3-inch with a resonator, and then I put in SRS 3-inch quad tipped exhaust with burnt tips, which was nice because it was what I wanted. I wanted burnt tips like I originally wanted when I bought the car. But yeah, so I'm putting on the under tray that I'd taken off when I put the downpipe in. I left it off for a while and ran it a little bit just to make sure like there was no exhaust leak or anything weird. I had to get back under there and take the tray off because, you know, pop clips break all the freaking time. So I did that, and let's go take a look. It's all used. They're both used. The mid pipe he had 500 miles on it, but he apparently could not have it because the resonator was just touching the ground on his driveway. And then the quad tips were off of a totaled one, so but they fit perfectly. My gaps are all symmetrical now. Before, this would be like normal, and then the right side would be like up, and like I couldn't figure it out even with new hangers and stuff. But yeah, I mean, the tips look good. I mean, for the price I got them for, I really couldn't ask for much. Everything works mint. The mid pipe, however, it's a little dirty, but the mid pipe is absolutely beautiful. Especially when I picked it up. Me and Chase went and picked it up. But yeah, total I got, the Remarks was like $800 for the whole kit, and I think I totaled with everything 500. 90% of the time I could not deal with the droning that came with it, with having it just with no resonator or anything, just the stock catback. It was great for like when I wanted to be rowdy, loud, show people, and just make noise. It was fantastic, like to the one meet I went to. But right now, when I'm just cruising, no. And it's interesting. Now you really don't hear it inside the cabin when you're driving. But if you're on like behind it and like from outside, it's actually pretty loud. So, which is like literally best of both worlds, and it's great. So right here, I know somebody's gonna ask, this is heat wrap, and on top of the heat wrap is this stuff right here. So it's some foam that is in between the cross member and the heat wrap, because it was when I mounted this up, it was touching this cross member. So the heat wrap tried that first, and it literally tore through it in 2 seconds when I put the car back down on the ground. And it did not work, so I took this off. I took the top piece of the cross member off, and there was these screw holes there, like there and there, and then there was one right here that was just not never used, because I've dropped the tranny. I have a new clutch in here, did everything myself, and there was never anything here using that. So I was like, you know, I'm gonna cut that off and then see if that'll stop the rattling. Well, it did and it didn't. It lessened it, but what I did, just for good measure, I found that stuff. I think it's some kind of duct seal. It's like double-sided, like super sticky adhesive, and it's really thick foam. So I just shoved it in there, and it hasn't moved, has not rattled once. Comment down below if you've ever had anything rattling on the crossmember for anybody with 3-inch downpipes, which I thought was odd because I tried to look it up and like figure out if other people were having it. Couldn't find a damn thing. So if that falls off though, I have more, but it has not moved at all since I put it on. But if it does come off, I might take my die grinder and cut just a wee bit of the crossmember off. But I'm gonna do a little more research. I don't think that'll compromise the integrity of it because there's like 4 pieces that actually hold the transmission and all this stuff. So yeah. Other than that, I'm gonna put the tray on because I was running without the tray for a little bit. I am going to put the tray on. We'll drop the car after, and then I'll give you some sound clips of it. Under tray is on and it's snowing. Alright, that's the rundown of the new exhaust, and it is snowing. So the boys asked if they wanted to get together and go drift later. Maybe, I don't know. Because this storm is going to be kind of weird. On top of doing electrical, I'm also doing snow removal with my buddy's landscaping company. So depending on what happens, how long that takes, what I have to do. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen. But we're definitely going to do some testing to see who's faster, me or Joe. And at the same time, me and Chase will probably doing some shenanigans, but even though with his Pro Tune, it's not looking very promising for him. Especially considering that I'm about to do something in the next 2 weeks that is going to jump me ahead of everybody else. So Taylor got me out. Boss called me, he said, "No, you don't have to go until 12. Bet.
Alright, bro, let's see this shit. Let's see some crazy shit, bro. Let's go. Dang, that shit looks sexy right there.
You're goddamn right.
Pod, redo.
Okay, Mike, I see you, boy. Hey.
Tell you what, I made up for that bullshit on that fucking full drift.
Right?
That smile. Yeah, you can just hear just. If you know the spot, you know. What do you want to do, Joe?
If you live in Connecticut, he recommended me to them. Stay Gold Performance. Stay Gold, baby.
All right, speaking of
people I trust.
performance, this isn't performance oriented. A common issue with these is your fuck.
Spit it out, motherfucker.
The throw out bearing on the rear side loves to squeak like a f***ing bird when the car is running. And what it sounds like when the car is on, you can't really see it or pinpoint it. It sounds like it's coming from a pulley or a belt. But after doing some research, a lot of people have this issue. And what I came across was a video, link down below, of a guy taking off the boot, taking a paintbrush, high temp grease, and coating the back of it. On mine, I cleaned it out because there was some fibers in there.
Just
So.
Mine's gonna get taken apart anyway.
Well, I'm gonna have to be like upside down, sideways in here with a light, like looking. That's fun. But yeah, I did it on mine. It worked great. So he said he was having some squeaking. I was like, bring it over. 5 minutes. Boom, bang, boom. And then after this, we'll go do something fun.
Yeah. People kill to ride at those, right? Especially if everything got cut down, all the shrubbery.
Well, man, it's just if fucking cops were just not assholes and be like, you can't ride here. It's like, why?
If my back doesn't hurt a lot this summer anymore, I'm definitely just gonna focus on my bike.
Just call Jeremy. He'll reset your back for you.
Dude, I'll just have him step on it, dude.
So you take the intercooler off, obviously, and then under here, your slave cylinder, and then it pushes up against here. What we're gonna do, we're gonna take the slave cylinder off, and just so I can like look and see more, I'm gonna pull the boot off, and we're gonna go take a gander in there. You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit, dude! The new clutch fork I got, it's like definitely way thicker than that.
Oh, the one.
Yeah, the forged one.
That eventually you may put in.
Yeah.
All right, we'll come back. So, I just did it. We were too busy talking, we forgot. So this boot comes all the way off, and under there, you're gonna put, you're gonna take the boot off, and behind here there's a slot, and you can see where the, I guess it would be the piston. I'm not the best with this crap, but you can see it slide back and forth, and it's dirty. So I take the paintbrush with high temp grease.
Not to mention I'm pretty bad at driving sticks, so.
You're not that bad. The goat right here.
Wait,
Take this.
let me see that. Let me see that goop. Put it down.
Oh, you didn't say
I
that.
said, let me.
So this is the stuff right here, red, high temp. Get a long paintbrush with the stiffest bristles you can get. I went to Lowe's. This was like the stiffest, and they didn't have much, but it works. So you take that, you just load that sucker up. Dab, shove it in there.
Oh, stiffies only.
Stiffies only, yes. You shouldn't have to shove it too far. You can see like how much I had to put it down in, and I was like moving around a lot. But if you go past this, you're probably not hitting where you're supposed to.
Well, yeah, you just gotta excite that brush so it's nice and stiff.
All done. Put the slave cylinder back, intercooler on, bing, bing, boom.
Bing, bang, boom.
All right. Predictions. Taylor's with me. Chase is with Joe. Taylor, who do you think?
I think you got him.
Really? Why?
Just because of the way Joe's car runs sometimes.
This has a lightweight flywheel, and I'm interested to see what that does compared to his stock setup. Clutchmaster FX 250 in here too, so with, I don't know, about 15,000 miles on it. I like it. It's a fucking bear though, because I didn't mean to get that. That's the equivalent of a 2.5 stage. I didn't want that. Joe is stage 2 plus, just like me. He's on a different version. He's on the older version, because I guess the 361 version, which is what I'm running, is giving him weird shit. His car has always done weird stuff ever since the MAP stage 2. That was horrifying. Dude, he was pushing like 23 pounds peak.
Yeah.
So bad.
And take it to Stay Gold, have them check it out. Told them to pro tune it, so.
Alright, yeah. What the What? What?
man.
We gotta do that again. That was... He might have hit some lag.
It feels like it is logging.
Huh?
It feels like it logged. Yeah.
It does. See, it does log. I just dropped in.
You have the same tune though, don't you?
No, I'm running a different tune right now. I'm running the old version.
Now.
My shit started fucking popping. Really? Do it. Let me hear it. I'm good, but... Nine!
Alright, I'm thinking it might have just been misfiring. I don't know. It is cold as shit. So I don't know if these cars are not liking it on the OTS map.
27 degrees out, baby.
Yeah. So you already know. But we're gonna hop off and get the scoop. What happened?
So, like, the end of what? What was it, third or fourth? The end of
third.
End of third and fourth at, like, after, like, 4,500, just at about 5, my car started, like, going in and out and chopping and shit. And my dam dropped to 812.
I did too. So I think it's really cold.
So,
I'm gonna...
it was, like, not good, though. It didn't feel good at all.
Mine felt good. I didn't have what you were talking about.
Yeah, whatever mine did, that was fucked up.
Yeah, I'm getting a Pro 2 next week.
You are?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot to bring the boost controller.
I'm not gonna throw it on until the day I start data logging. So.
MAP Stage 2 tune? You want to race then?
No, you're gonna blow your... Sure, you'll blow your car up.
MAP tune's kind of nutty. See, I want... You know what? I'm going to load up the 6.1 tune. Fuck it.
Alright, because that's what I was on.
Round 2, fight.
I started
There you go.
What just happened?
He let off there. You were keeping up with him once you got into it. You were like solid. Running right here, are you?
No, I don't think so. What did you start in? Did you start in 4th? I started 3rd as well. I started in 3rd.
Yeah.
I started fucking... Third.
Final round, fight.
That definitely felt better.
Pretty much the same.
All right, Joseph, really quick. Was that good? Was that good for you? For a
Yeah,
pull?
that was good. That was good. That was definitely good.
You didn't have any weird shit happen?
Nope, nothing weird happened. It was perfectly mint.
Even though I don't have a bigger intercooler, I wonder if the charge pipe and the flywheel help.
The charge pipe probably definitely helps. And I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know how much.
He is pissed. He's so pissed.
No, I'm fine. Here, take your GoPro.
I tell you what, though, Cesar, I'm coming for your ass with your stupid Mazda Speed 3 whenever it's fixed.
I'm coming for your stupid ass mouth.
That shit's fast.
Dude, that shit's fast as fuck. Nobody has ever been able to beat him. So Alex raced him in the GLI and the WRX, but every time it would just just the race would stop and they would always be neck and neck. I'm coming for that ass, Cesar.
I want to do a second
Why do you want to
gear.
race him? He will fucking smoke your shit.
Because I have new parts. I haven't raced him since I had the old intake and shit.
You want to race me?
I will, yeah, not
I want to race you
Yeah, you
doing
can't.
a second
Yeah.
gear 40
It's too
roll.
cold.
Yes.
That's what
A couple different. I do want to do this because this is weird. Guaranteed, this cold fucking weather is screwing all this up. Like our cars, yeah, they're a little better in the cold, like compared to his
I can't.
POS intake.
But
Cause
that thing is $600.
There's like 3
Full
different-
carbon fiber, intake 4-inch. That thing is nasty.
That intake hates the cold. Anyway,
I can't run under 35.
-4.57.
dude, spring conditions when it's like 50 or something like that, we'll run it again.
That
But the problem is I'm gonna be on Pro Tune by like, so I'm getting it next week.
I'm getting
Yeah, I'll be-
injectors, fuel pump.
I'll be. You'll see.
He's got some cool shit coming.
I got
Hopefully.
cool shit just sitting in my fucking room.
He does.
It's too cold. Yeah, because it'll be a TGV EGR front mount. That's pretty much, I think, it. It's like the left that's left.
Can we go to Moe's?
Pro Tune.
We go to Moe's.
Joe, you want to go to Moe's?
I got dinner waiting for me at home.
No, you don't want to go to Moe's.
I know he has dinner.
Oh wait.
I got dinner, yes, sir.
Taylor,
I don't know
take...
where I'm going yet, though, so
Wait,
I'm
my
just
mom-
gonna get drunk. So.
My mom made chili dogs.
I mean, I don't have. I got food here. You want? Let's just save money because car parts. Well, that's that. Case closed with that.
Yeah.
Joe, good race.
That was fun.
That was funny as shit. Taylor, what'd you think of that?
I did call it though, but
He did. We were pulling out. I'm like, what do you think? He's like, you. I'm like, I didn't know. I was like, why?
Once it's Pro Tune though, like, and you get your shit.
The first time you got to jump on me, I think the second time was
I brake
free.
boosted.
The second time
I
was
didn't do-
even
I didn't-
after.
Well, that's that for that. Fun. We'll definitely have to redo this. Bren E-Tune coming next week. Joe's gonna give me his Grimmspeed 3-port, so I'm gonna throw that in when I start data logging. I'm excited for that shit. Cold start?
Taylor first.
All right. Wait. There it is. We were talking about taking a Sawzall to it today. Just making it louder.
Bring it to my house. We'll put that shit in a f***ing liquid.
Then there's this last
When the dick is just that small.
I'm f***ing cold, dude.
Sign him out.
Bang, bang, skeet, skeetin' it. Bang, bang, skeet, skeetin' it. Oh, it's recording. Oh well.